Do you believe your life is just this? Work, bills, obligations, and the same old routine? What if I told you that your perception of who you are is completely wrong? That you were never just human? Today you are going to discover a truth so powerful that it could change everything. That is, if you're ready to answer the call. Stop for a moment and imagine. Your whole life you have been walking with blindfolded eyes, unaware that there is a world full of vibrant colors all around you. This world is your divine essence, your true nature, which has always been waiting to be discovered. If you feel like you don't belong to this world or that something is missing, it's not a coincidence. It's the beginning of a spiritual awakening. And this awakening is not for everyone. It is for the chosen ones, those who have the courage to look beyond the illusions and seek the truth of who they really are. And if you are here, believe it, the universe is already calling you. Inside of you, there is a sacred energy, a direct connection to your higher self, ready to manifest. But to access it, you must understand how to transcend fear, limitations, and everything that keeps you tied to a limited vision of yourself. In this video you will learn how to recognize the call of your higher consciousness, how to access the fifth dimensional reality, and most importantly, how to align your life with your divine purpose. But I need to warn you, what you're about to hear could change your life forever. It's not just about learning, it's about transforming. So if you feel you're ready for this journey, stay with me until the end. Because the truth you are about to discover is not just liberating, it is the first step in manifesting the life you always knew was possible to live. Have you ever felt disconnected, like you don't fully belong to this world? This feeling is a whisper from the universe, a reminder that you are more than you seem. The divine awakening is not a sudden event, but a continuous journey. It's like slowly opening a window to see the sunlight that has always been there, but that you couldn't see before. That light is your divine essence, your connection to something greater, that transcends human limitations. This awakening is subtle at first, appearing as questions. Is there something more? Or why do I feel a void even when I have everything I need? These are clear signs that you are beginning to remember who you really are. It's not an external change, but an internal one, a spiritual transformation that prepares you to access a higher state of consciousness. Every small intuition, every moment of clarity, is the universe showing you that you are chosen. Imagine your life as a puzzle, where important pieces have been missing for a long time. The awakening is the moment you find those pieces and begin to see the bigger picture. The beliefs that once limited you start to dissolve, and you realize that many of the rules you followed were simply illusions. It's the beginning of a deeper connection with the sacred energy that has always been inside you, waiting to be activated. But the awakening doesn't happen alone. It comes with a calling, an inner voice that invites you to something greater. Answering that call is the next essential step in your transformation. After all, when you begin to remember who you truly are, how could you ignore that truth? And it's exactly about this call to higher consciousness that we will talk about now. The call to higher consciousness is like hearing a distant melody that, somehow, was composed just for you. It arises in the most unexpected moments, in a dream, in a deep silence, or even in a sense of restlessness that cannot be ignored. This call is an invitation to transcend human limitations, to shed the ego, and to discover the unity that connects everything in the universe. It is not forceful, it is gentle but persistent. Deep down, you feel that something greater is waiting for you. Recognizing this call requires courage. It asks you to question what you once believed to be true about yourself and the world. For example, when a problem arises, do you see it as a burden or as a lesson? Higher consciousness teaches you that everything that happens is here to help you grow. Answering this call is like taking the first step on an unknown journey, where each subsequent step is only revealed when you trust and move forward. And don't think answering this call is something distant or complicated. It begins with something as simple as listening to your thoughts. When doubt or fear arises, ask yourself, is this voice coming from who I truly am, or from what the world has taught me to be? This practice of observation is a powerful way to connect with your sacred energy and realize that you are more than you ever believed. It is the beginning of a transformation that only you can lead. As you draw closer to this higher consciousness, you'll notice that the world begins to change. But not because it is different, it's because you are seeing beyond the illusions. This is the gateway to something even deeper, the reality of the fifth dimension where your true essence finds space to manifest fully. And that is what we'll discuss now. The fifth dimension is not a physical place you reach, it is a state of consciousness where you finally see life as it truly is. It's like adjusting the focus of a camera and realizing that what once seemed blurry is now clear. In this dimension, fear loses its power, limitations disappear, and everything you experience is guided by love, compassion, and a deep interconnectedness with the universe. The fifth dimension is not out there. It is within you, waiting to be accessed. Transiting to the fifth dimension begins with the choice to see beyond appearances. Imagine being stuck in a pattern of life where everything seems difficult and confusing, like a maze. When you access the fifth dimension, you realize that the maze isn't real, it's a construct of beliefs and illusions that you've carried for years. Practices such as meditation, gratitude, and mindfulness are simple yet powerful keys to open this door within you. In this state of consciousness, things change. A problem stops being an obstacle and becomes an invitation to grow. The people who enter your life seem to be there for a greater reason. Everything gains purpose. For example, by practicing gratitude daily, even for something small like a ray of sunlight in the morning, you adjust your frequency to abundance. In the fifth dimension, it's not about wanting something. It's about manifesting from who you truly are at your essence. But to live fully in this dimension, you must let go of what no longer serves you. This means leaving behind fear, doubt, and the illusions that keep you tethered to the old. And this liberation is not just a step, but a leap in your spiritual journey. So, how do you release these shackles and finally embrace your true essence? That's what we'll explore next. Fear is like a shadow. It seems real, but it has no substance of its own. It feeds on doubts, limiting beliefs, and the stories you tell yourself. What if I fail? What if I'm not enough? These questions create a maze of illusions that keep you trapped. But here's the truth: fear only has the power you give it. Breaking free from these chains is the essential step to accessing your divine essence and living fully. To overcome fear, you must face it head-on. When it arises, instead of trying to run away from it or ignore it, ask, "What do you want to teach me?" Often, fear carries important lessons on how to overcome internal barriers. For example, if you're afraid of failing, it may be a sign that you're holding on to a limited view of what success means. Identify these beliefs and rewrite the story. Replace "what if it goes wrong" with "what if it goes right?" Illusions, in turn, are like a veil covering your eyes. They make you believe you are incapable, separate from others, small. But just like fear, illusions vanish when confronted. A powerful practice is to write down all the beliefs you feel limit you, such as "I don't deserve" or "this is impossible for me." Then rewrite each one as a positive affirmation, such as "I am worthy" or "everything is possible through the sacred energy within me." When you free yourself from fear and illusions, it's like an invisible door opens. Suddenly, you see the world clearly, recognize your strength, and feel the presence of your divine essence. But this freedom is not just about you. It reveals something even greater: that we are all connected, that there is unity between all beings. Have you ever stopped to think about how everything is connected? Even without realizing it, you are part of something much bigger. This unity is like the roots of a tree, invisible on the surface but deeply intertwined. Everything you think, feel, or do impacts the whole. When you choose to live with love and compassion, you are strengthening this sacred connection, bringing more harmony to the world. It is the divine essence manifesting through you. This interconnectedness is not just a beautiful concept. It is something you can feel. Think of moments when you helped someone and felt a joy that words cannot describe. Or when you realized that a simple conversation transformed someone else's day. These are reminders of the sacred energy flowing through all of us. We are like waves in the same ocean, unique, yet inseparable from the whole. Living in the awareness of unity is choosing to look beyond differences and judgments. When someone acts with anger or fear, instead of reacting, ask, "What is this person reflecting that I need to heal within myself?" This simple practice turns conflicts into opportunities for spiritual growth. It is love and compassion, not separation, that elevate us and keep us connected to the divine purpose. When you embrace this unity, you begin to realize that your actions have a profound impact, much greater than you imagined. Every act of kindness, every conscious choice to live in alignment, helps strengthen this invisible web that connects all beings. And it is in this state of interconnectedness that you become capable of co-creating a more abundant and harmonious reality. But to live fully in this flow, you need to align your life with your higher self. Living in alignment with your higher self is like tuning into the perfect radio station, where everything flows with clarity and harmony. When you are aligned, choices become more natural, opportunities seem to appear at the right time, and above all, you experience an inner peace that transcends external circumstances. This alignment is the reflection of a deep connection with your divine essence, where every action is in harmony with your divine purpose. But how do you live in alignment on a daily basis? It all starts with small, conscious choices. For example, before making a decision, ask yourself, does this resonate with what I believe and with what I want to manifest? A simple practice, such as taking a few minutes in the morning to meditate, give thanks, or reflect on your intentions, can transform the way you lead the rest of your day. When you live intentionally, every moment becomes a step toward alignment. A clear sign that you are living in alignment is when your actions reflect the values of your higher self. If you value compassion, it shows in how you treat those around you. If you value truth, it guides your words and decisions. And when something doesn't resonate, that feeling that something's not right, it is the universe gently showing you that it's time to adjust your course. Learn to listen to these signs, as they are like compasses that keep you on track. As you align, you realize that your life is not just about you, but about the impact you have on the whole. This alignment is not static. It requires practice and, above all, care for your energy. And this is exactly where sacred self-care comes in, the next essential step to sustain your spiritual transformation. Sacred self-care is much more than resting or relaxing. It is a profound act of honoring your divine essence. It is the foundation that sustains your connection with your higher self and allows you to live in alignment with your purpose. When you take care of yourself, you are telling the universe that you value your sacred energy and are committed to your spiritual transformation. It serves as a reminder that the love and compassion you offer others must also be directed towards yourself. Self-care begins with simple yet intentional actions. Set aside a few minutes each day to quiet your mind and listen to your breath. It is in this silence that your divine essence reveals itself. Alternatively, practice an energetic cleansing bath. Imagine the water not only washing your body but also clearing any negative energy you may have absorbed throughout the day. Writing about your feelings or listing things you are grateful for can also help nourish your mind and soul. Taking care of yourself also means learning to say no to things that drain your energy or don't resonate with your essence. Perhaps you are used to putting others' needs ahead of your own, but remember, you cannot offer the best of yourself to the world if you are exhausted. Honoring your boundaries is not selfish. It is an act of love for both yourself and those around you. It is only when you are whole that you can truly make a positive impact on others. When you incorporate self-care into your routine, you realize it is not just a practice. It is a powerful tool to amplify your energy and maintain your spiritual connection. It is the cornerstone that supports your transformation and enables you to live aligned with your divine essence. Imagine for a moment that all the barriers you believed existed, fear, limitations, doubts, were merely shadows created by your mind. Now visualize those shadows disappearing, one by one, as you reconnect with the truth. You are not just a human being limited by circumstances. You are a divine expression, a sacred energy in motion, destined to transform not only your own life but also the world around you. This is the moment of choice. You can continue living as you have before, trapped by what the world told you should be, or you can take a bold step toward your divine purpose. By accepting your divine essence, you are not only changing your reality, you are rewriting the role you play in the universe. Every action you take in alignment with your higher self manifests love, compassion, and abundance in ways you never imagined possible. And here's the secret that few realize: your transformation is not just about you. When you awaken, you inspire those around you to do the same. You become a light in the darkness, showing that it is possible to live in unity, overcoming the illusions that separate us. It is from this higher consciousness that you begin to co-create a reality where joy, love, and peace are not exceptions, but the standard. Now, the universe presents you with an invitation. Continue on the same path or embrace the role for which you were chosen. The awakening has already begun within you. The choice is yours. Are you ready to embrace this transformation and live as the infinite being you were always destined to be? Now that you know the truth about who you really are, the big question is, what will you do with this knowledge? You can choose to continue on the same path, ignoring the call of your divine essence, or you can accept that you were chosen for something much greater. This choice isn't simple, but it is powerful, because it defines the reality you will create from now on. The awakening you're experiencing isn't just about you, it's about the impact you will have on the world. Every action you take in alignment with your sacred energy inspires others to do the same. Think about it. What if your choices could transform not only your life but also the lives of those around you? This is the beauty of interconnectedness. When you change, the world around you changes too. So here's my invitation: take action today. It could be meditating, reflecting on your beliefs, or even choosing to act with more compassion. Every step you take brings you closer to the higher self that's already within you. And I want to know, which part of this video resonated most with you? Leave a comment. Your story could inspire others to embark on this journey too. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This is just the beginning of your transformation, and together we will explore more about how to manifest an aligned, abundant life, connected to your divine purpose. The journey continues and the best is yet to come.